to another episode of the Chaotic Minds. I am your host, Devontae Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbase, and I am joined today with my co-hosts.
Hello, guys, girls, and squirrels. I am Henry Monty, also known as Mayhem, the Hearts Mace. Hey, how you guys doing today?
Greetings and salutations. I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from Secret Location, aka my couch.
And I am the Supreme Llama Overlord, here to bend reality, confuse my co-hosts, and make the interns cry.
Damn it, Llama.
And just like we do with every single week, every single episode, every single Chaotic Mind, we start off with our relationships with Mayhem Heartsmace.
Hello, guys, girls, and squirrels. All right. So, for relationships, the number one thing we always start off with when we begin is communication. Communication is key to all relationships, friendships, acquaintances, and/or coworkers and such. It helps prevent a lot of things, make sure there's no issues. Now, remember to communicate accordingly, word accordingly. Don't lie, don't be rude, don't be disrespectful. Try to be the best self you can be. On that, we're going to touch on that for relationships today.
I got something you touch on.
Damn it, Llama. We, when it comes to relationships, you have to focus on yourself sometimes a little bit. You have to do it in the right ways. Get certain things in order.
I focus on myself every night.
Damn it, Llama. It's
Sorry.
It's okay. It was one of those, you couldn't help it.
I could have. I didn't want to.
You're horrible. So, when it comes down to it, though, you have to show what parts that you need to grow on, as well as it's a self-reflection.
Dude, you're not helping. I'm trying.
Damn it, Llama. All right.
I'm gonna mute myself so I can let you get through this.
The hardest intro so far. But people are probably cracking up laughing about it. In helping one another, looking into one another, you help fix or correct errors. You should always be reflecting on yourself to see what you need to fix or make better or improve on. Same thing when it comes to your cohort, your partner, your player number two. You help them as well, guide them, look out for them. Same thing goes for friends. And you have your buddies you hang out with. You should be trying to inspire one another, push for one another to improve or help each other with ideas. Just be mindful. Don't screw them over. Don't lie to them. Don't owe them. You know, the usual. Before that and besides that, look out for one another when it comes to health, safety. Even when it comes to working out, just doing something in the household or as friends or at work, you're noticing someone else is struggling for something, go and help and aid. Give them a little bit of a help when you can. Sometimes people get distracted. I know I do at times. I do other things, get other things done, but sometimes it's good to help out the team and go right back to doing what you need to do if you have the time. Timing everything is very important, by the way, for it. But communicate accordingly too. Don't just go up and do something. Ask if they need help or not. Mention or not. Also, so they know you're around, so you don't get hurt and or harmed, or randomly get backhanded by your partner or not, your friends, depending on their reactions.
Or sprayed with mace.
Oh, that's a horrible one. You're right. Yeah, when we're in. Oh, that was a horrible one.
I mean, you could always get tasered in the balls.
Damn it, Llama. You're not wrong. Ow. Remember, everybody needs to work on themselves in many different ways. Have a plan that you believe that you can set in the future to see if you can reach those goals, push to them, find ways to, but the right way, not the cheating or stealing ways. Try to do things in a good pattern, in a good way, so you can show others in a good way. It's leading by example. I would like for anybody else, if you have anything for relationship advice or anything questions on what we just spoke about when it comes to this. It's just about self-reflection and reflecting for onto others. Like a leadership.
Self-reflection. I need another glass of whiskey. Be right back.
So, damn it, Llama. I just can't win with you. That was hilarious. Dark Trooper, do you have anything on this for reflections or relationships?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Thunderbase for you for studios. You are muted, my friend.
I think it's time we get moving on to our lore section.
Lore.
Greetings, true believers.
I believe.
I can fly. No, I can't. Today, since Christmas is just around the corner, I thought we would talk about some Christmas folklore and other ideas from about Christmas since Thanksgiving was so disappointing.
I don't know. I like Thanksgiving. It was good for me and my family.
Yeah, there was no whiskey at
Meant
Thanksgiving. So it was bad for me.
like mythology and lore wise.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't have much.
It has
lore.
literally two things.
Well, it is an American holiday.
It's a North American holiday. It's also Canadian.
Enjoy it.
Anyway,
Oh,
this one comes from Iceland and dates back all the way to 1862, and maybe even longer.
Why not 1462?
This starts about is called the Yule Cat. It actually is not a little old pussy cat where you would see down eating all your scraps in your dumpster.
Where are you?
This is a cat that's about the size of a house and very vicious. And one of the ways it actually will eat people. This cat will only eat people who don't get new clothes on Christmas.
messed up.
I need new clothes.
Well, you have to understand that this tale goes back to all the way to 1862. That's the first time it's actually mentioned and actually written down. It might even go longer for all we know. Scholars have been very not being able to really pinpoint where it really was originating from. Basically, the reason why it's really a tale about laziness, because you have to understand that a lot of times in this part of the world is they had to import their wool, so they had different types of fibers for wool, and they had to string it, flay it, and sew it into clothing before Christmas. It's really a tale about laziness. If you don't be lazy about getting your clothes done, you won't get eaten by a giant cat.
You should always go face first to eating cat.
Damn it, Llama.
This book originally it's actually, I thought it was a fun tale. Honestly, I actually can read it because I actually have it up here. This has actually been translated into English. So please bear with it. So it has been translated into English. You all know the Yule Cat, and the cat was huge indeed. People don't know where it came from or where he went. He opened with his glaring eyes wide, the two of them glowing bright. It took a really brave man to look straight into them. His whiskers are sharp. his whiskers sharp and bristly, his back arch up high, his claws of his hairy paws were terrible sights. He gives a wave of his strong tail. He jumps and claws and hisses. Sometimes in the valley, sometimes down in the shore by the shore. He roars. Oh, he roams a large and hungry and evil. In the frozen Yule snow, in every home, people shudder his name. If one hears the pitiful meow, something evil will happen soon. Everybody knows he hunts men, but does not care for mice. He picks on the very poor that no new garments got for Yule. Yule, for those of you who don't know, Yule is Christmas. Whose tale and lives in the dire need. From them he took in one fell swoop. There whom's Yule's dinner. Always eating it himself. It is, if he possibly could, hence it was that the women at the spinning wheel sit, spinning the color thread for the flock or or a sock, because you must let the cat get a hold of the little chickens. They had to get something new to wear. From the grown-ups each year. And when the lights come on Yule's Eve, and the cat peers in, the little children stood rosy and proud, all dressed in their new clothes. Some had gotten an apron, some had gotten socks, some had needed some time, and some things that it was needed. That was all it took. And for all who got something new to wear, stayed out of the pussycat's grasp. He then gave a awful hiss, but went on his way. Whether he still exists, I do not know, but for his visit would be in vain. If the next time you get something new to wear, know you might think of it helping where help is needed most. Perhaps you'll find some children that has nothing at all. Perhaps search for those that live in lightless world. Will give you happy days and a merry Yule. That's the poem. So basically, the parents and the children would work together to make new clothing, and the cat, if the cat saw you had new clothing, you'd be fine. You'd be safe. And
Poor people.
Yeah, it's kind of it's basically it's the idea that, because you have to remember back in the day, it was all handmade clothing. So it took a long time to stitch it and sew it and knit it all together. So you had to get it done. So it just implies that you don't be lazy. And that's about it. He's basically he some say he actually comes from another set of Yule creatures, trolls that live up in the mountains, that kind of gave the idea of the Christmas gift giving, because they would come down into the village and give gifts to people.
Yeah, Yule's the pagan equivalent of Christmas.
Yep, I learned a lot about it.
It's what I celebrate.
Mm-hmm. I still have some of the.
I'm not a Christian, so I don't celebrate. I celebrate my celebration on Christmas is just me being with my family and we celebrating together.
I celebrate whatever people invite me to.
I study Judeo-Christian. My wife's more Jewish. I'm more Christian, Catholic, pagan kind of thing, and then became more Jew with her, and mixed with all of it now. And that's what I do, is just mix the good and leave the bad. I still believe in God the proper way with it, though. But I like the concept of it. I love the stories, because Santa Claus is the coolest immortal you'll ever know.
But it's time for our celebrity birthdays. And we are starting today on November 27th. And it's science time. Happy birthday to Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Build my balls.
Yeah, I like the original Bill Nye. His newer stuff, not so much. But remember Beakman's World? They would both be back to back. You'd watch Bill Nye and then Beakman's World, or was it Beakman's World then Bill Nye? Nonetheless, they were both like.
How about Bruce Lee? 1940 to he died in July 20th, 1937, at the age of 32 of an aneurysm.
That's what they all say after being assassinated by their family members. He was one of the greatest. He trained and pushed, but
another of the great from 1942 to 1970, guitarist Jimi Hendrix.
He's the one who did the da 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 da, right?
Yes, he did the American national anthem.
Nice.
At Woodstock. He's also the one who created Purple Haze, Hey Joe, Crosstown Traffic, and The Wind Cries Mary.
Oh wow. All right, so I got Tommy Robinson, 43, activist. I've been watching this guy. He's been trying to protect the EU and the Europe area and stuff. And wow, is things going nuts. But back to it. Who's the next celebrity?
How about Jaleel White, 48, TV actor.
Oh, yeah. I just
Urkel.
Yep.
Steve Urkel was a fun show.
No, it was family. It was Family Time. I think
it was Full House. I think was it Full House?
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
That's what it was. Yeah, Family Matters. I can't remember the names. They all were around the same time.
Speaking of awesome dads, how about James Every? He died in December 31st, 2013, at the age of 68. He was known as the father in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, as Will Smith's uncle.
Uncle Phil.
Phil. I mean, no, I love that Will Smith show of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I enjoyed that a lot, actually. There was a lot of learning lessons and family stuff. There was also just some goofy moments.
I honestly think he actually learned a lot. Will Smith learned a lot from James Afrin.
Yeah, he actually looked at him like a father for real. Like the scenes that involved him saying like "You're my son" stuff to him, and him running up and hugging him during the show.
How about this? November 27th, 1996 to October 10th, 2012. Is Amanda Todd, the one who went viral in 2012 because due to blackmail and school bullying led to her suicide.
Dang, that's dark, messed up, and makes people want to cry. Got one right here. William Fitcher, 69, movie actor. Known in the Armageddon roles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dark Knight, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and stuff like that.
What was Mr. Smith?
I can't remember exactly. There's just one of the guys they had to take out, I think.
She's also in this new show called Mom, about both their daughter and the mother are addicts, and they're going through AA, and he becomes the love interest of the mother.
Oh, okay. Let's do let's do two more before we shift off to the 28th.
How about Caroline Kennedy, 68, daughter of John F. Kennedy,
Wow.
and is also she was formerly nominated as the U.S. ambassador to Japan in 2013, and is also the inspiration for the song "Sweet Caroline" by Neil Diamond.
Wow, I did not know that. You learn something new.
So yeah, basically every time when people shout out "Sweet Caroline,"
Ba, ba, ba.
that's who they're talking about is Caroline Kennedy.
I wonder I wonder how many times she has sat there listening to someone singing it, smiling, going, "That's not me."
Let's
I just
move on to November 28th.
How about Anna Nicole Smith,
Titties.
who died in 2007 of an apparent drug overdose?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Who was that?
Anna Nicole Smith, she's dead.
Oh, never mind.
Wait.
Sorry, I thought you said somebody else.
Her real
yeah,
name
her.
is because she's a gold digger who married a very wealthy billionaire.
I'll show you a wealthy billionaire.
Damn it, Llama. I'm gonna cry now. All right, let's get another one going.
How about Chase Elliott, 30? He is the driver. What is his? He drives for NASCAR. He is.
How about John Stewart?
Last one he was driving for was Monster Energy in 2015.
How about Jon Stewart, a TV host? He's the host of the Today Show.
All right, we got Danielle Montine.
Monet.
Well, thank you.
Money?
No, Monet.
Treat?
Total Divas series for wrestling and pro wrestling for WWE, and then a lingerie football league.
Wait, what?
And now I got you.
Oh my gosh, those leagues actually get pretty intense. The lingerie football league, that actually gets pretty intense.
Women are pretty aggressive when it comes to things, and yeah, I think men are scary. We hold back a lot, but there's a different reason for it. All right, let's go to the next people.
How about Coleman Domingo?
I was just about to go.
Stage actor and TV movie actor.
Nice.
He played in the Broadway's production of Chicago, Passing Strange, and Scottsboro Boys.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Barely.
It's all right. It's funny. All right, let's get somebody else in there. What about Adam Arthur, 43, voice actor?
I don't think that's the ball she's reaching for.
Damn it, Llama.
May she rest in peace. From 1959 to 2004, Japanese composer Miki Matsubara. And she is the one that made the highly famous song from 1980, Stay With Me. With her stage name being Susie Matsubara.
How about Mary Elizabeth Winston, movie actress? She's 41 years old, and one of her main claim to fame is playing Huntress in the Birds of Prey movie.
Okay.
Nice. I got one more before we shift over to the 29th.
How about this? Barry Gordy Jr. He's an entrepreneur and is also a songwriter for great superstars such as the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Jackson 5, Four Tops, and also Marvin Gaye.
Nice, nice.
He's the founder of Motown.
Winning.
I've met him once.
All right, let's go to November 29th. Here's one. Chadwick Boseman, 1976 to 2020 movie actor. He played
Black Panther.
He was sadly dying of cancer and didn't tell people until it was too late.
How about C.S. Lewis?
Amazing man.
Children's author. He's most notable for making the Chronicles of Narnia series.
Oh, how about this? Another Anna Faris, best known for playing another great immortal character, Cindy Campbell, in the Scary Movie series.
I love those.
49.
Those movies are so funny. Yeah, she's 49. Wow.
She does not look it.
No.
She's also currently doing a series called Mom.
Yes.
How about Howie Mandel?
Mandel.
Game show host. He was actually a songwriter for a long time, but he now does what did he do? American Idol or something?
I had
No,
no
America's
idea.
Got Talent. He did America's Got Talent.
American's Got Talent. That's the one.
I'll show you how America's Talent got.
Damn
What?
it, Mom.
That didn't even
What?
make any sense.
You don't make any sense.
Your face doesn't make any sense.
My
You're a
face
hooker.
is sense.
So back to it. Got Don Cheadle. Did I say it right?
I have a flattering picture of him.
61.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Don Cheadle.
You
61
can't handle
movie
it.
actor. He is known as War Machine in the Avengers series. And
He
he's
also played
spin-off Captain Planet that murdered everybody and turned them into trees.
And he also played in a movie called Hotel Rwanda, which described a man who actually did one of the most heroic things a man could do in something that someone could do in a situation like that, which he kept an entire hotel full of people alive throughout the entirety of the Rwanda genocide.
Jeez, that's insane.
It's actually a really good movie.
How about this? Emma Morano from 1899 to 2017. She's a super centurion, dying at the age of 117.
Oh, that's her.
She was from Italy.
How about Laura German, a movie actress, 47, best known for playing a star in Lucifer. She's the female cop.
Nice.
And apparently in the Chainsaw Massacre.
This is, how about this? Lucas Black, 43. He is the lead role from Tokyo Drift, from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Nice. Got Dina Ladd, 1935 to 2025. She just died this year.
Oh, Diane?
Yep. A daughter of Laura Dunn in the early 90s films of Rambling Rose and Wild at Heart. Her other films included Ghost of Mississippi, 28 Days, and America Calcip. All right, let's do one more before we shift over, if we see any more. Let's see. Get at least one more in there. What about Andrew McCarthy? We already get him?
I don't think anyone got him, no.
All right, it was a Weekend in Bernie's. I don't know if you guys remember that one. I remember that one. It was
Oh,
funny.
yeah. I
And
knew
then
it looked familiar.
I think I watched bits of it.
And Pretty in Pink and Lipstick Jungle and a few other things.
Okay.
All right, so we'll shift over now from the
We're on
was
the
it the
30th
30th?
now.
30th now. Okay.
And we're gonna start that one with Trinity Fatu, best known as Naomi,
I
WWE.
got one next. Nice.
Mm.
I got
She
Ben.
is actually one that got her start on back when WWE still had the Divas Championship.
Ah, yeah. I got one. Ben Stiller, 60, movie actor.
How about
Most
what?
comedic-
What? Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, just reading off some stuff. Being hush. Oh, damn it, Llama. Heavyweights. There's something about Mary. That was a great one. Zoolander. Meet the Parents. Tropic Thunder. Night at the Museum.
What about a dude pretending to be a dude?
Wait, what is this? He played an award best villain in the role of Dodgeball. Oh yeah, Dodgeball. Yeah,
Mhm.
I said
That's a
Dragon
good
Ball.
That's a
And
good movie.
that one about the weight loss game, what weight loss camp?
How about this?
What was that? A Fat Camp.
Yeah, I don't think it was
How
called
about
Fat
this
Camp.
one? Kaylee Cuoco, 40 years old. She's a TV actress. She's best known as playing Penny from Big Bang Theory.
Oh, neat.
How about Winston Churchill? He died January 24th, 1965, at the age of 90. Which how much he drank and how much he smoked is very surprising. He was the prime minister during World War II. He was one of his notable things, and we will never surrender. It was part of his speech. He won the Nobel Prize in Literature.
Gesundheit.
He also
No, I
did
don't
the-
think that was the name.
Damn it, Llama.
How about this? Director Woody Allen.
I got
The one that brought us the masterpiece Manhattan.
I like Zombieland and Cheers.
Deconstructing Harry as well. That's another good one. But he
Yeah,
is 90.
Got one here from the one of my favorite actors, Mandy Patinkin. He's 73. He was in Princess Bride as my
Inigo
main.
Montoya.
Yeah. You killed my father, prepared to die. He said it over and over again. Also, he played in Dead Like Me as the main guy that was teaching everybody and being the boss.
How about
cool.
Mark Twain?
Oh, I was about to get that.
Renowned 19th century author who wrote Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, who pretty much every person in this chat has read at least once in high school. And now we're not allowed to read it because it's not PC.
Wait, what? They removed Tom Sawyer from schools?
That's what I heard.
That's stupid. I did at one point. I don't know if
Wow.
I remember reading it.
Oh, how about this one? Ridley Scott. He's director. 88. He's the one that brought us the movie Aliens.
Nice.
He also brought us Blade Runner and Gladiator.
How about Kevin Conroy, voice actor? He died November 10th, 2022. He's best notable for being the voice of Batman in Batman the Animated Series and the Arkham Knight and the Arkham series.
Okay.
Got one right here. Kaylee Kuko.
I
40.
I said that one already.
Oh wow, I failed then.
And it's Cuoco.
Oh,
how about this? EDM DJ Steve Aoki. He's 48.
Nice. All right, let's do one more before we shift over to the first.
How about Billy Idol, punk singer, best known for his song "Dancing with Myself"? Now we're all the way on December.
Yep, December 1st. Let's see, who do we have here?
Ooh, how about this? Kickboxer Andrew Tate. 39.
I got one.
Oh.
Sarah Silverman, 55, comedian.
Hmm.
I loved her younger stuff. Her when she was back in the 90s and the early 2000s. So right now, I haven't really heard from her or seen anything about her on things.
How about Betty Midland, age 80, who
Bette Midler, you mean?
Bette Midler,
Bette Midler.
who best known for her one of my favorite movies, Hocus Pocus, in both of
Oh
them.
yeah. Though I love Hocus Pocus. My kid rewatched it. I can't count how many times I loved it. I've loved rewatching that movie over and over again.
I put a spell on you.
I'll put a
How
spell
about
on
this?
you.
Comedian Richard Pryor, born in 1940, died in 2005. He was the star of See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
That was a funny movie. I was about to bring that up.
And he also did stand up. He also did stand up called Richard Pryor Live and Smoking. And is it something I said? I've seen that.
Was it something you said?
A lot of it was because he said something wrong.
Oh yeah, here's the one right here is a rapper, Draco, 1993 to 2021. I think where did he die from? He was DJ Mustard, 2015 hit, and Mr. Get Dough. It went viral. And
How
then
about? Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
How about Sarah Silverman?
We already did that one.
Oh, fine. Fine. You know,
Deep Roy, 68, from Big Fish, and he's also in The Never-Ending Story. He also was on X-Files and Star Trek. And Star Trek Into Darkness. Neat.
Nice. All right, let's get one more before we go to the second.
Well, I'd like to give that a third.
Damn it, Llama. Okay. So let's do that. Who wants to be the last one for this one? We got Sarah Snook, unless we already got her.
You can do her.
I bet he wants to.
Damn it, Llama. No. TV series Succession. Horrible. All right, let's go to the first.
We're on the first. We're on the second.
Second. Wow. Damn it, Llama. Now I can't even think.
I could go for a fifth.
How about hit me, baby, one more time? Britney Spears.
Leave Britney alone.
She's 44 years old.
Oh, wow. Man.
How about rapper Juice WRLD, 1998 to 2019?
Juice WRLD?
What kind of juice does he have?
His name was Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
All girls
Best
are the
known
same
for
with
his
songs.
Best known for Lucid Dreams, though.
I'll give you a lucid dream.
How about Lucy Liu, movie actress, 57. Best known, one of her best known as being one of the newer Charlie's Angels.
Oh yeah, she was good for that, and then also in Kill Bill.
How about this? Pop singer Charlie Puth, one who brought us the biggest song from the Fast and Furious franchise, "See You Again."
Nice.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh wow, here's a name I actually haven't heard in a while. Nelly Furtado.
Like Nelly?
Yeah, Nelly Furtado. She's a Portuguese singer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nelly.
No, she.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yep. Wasn't she in movies too?
Yeah, she did movies as well.
How about Joe Lou?
It was "Give It to Me" is the song that she got big with.
Ah,
She did because she teamed up with Timbaland and Justin Timberlake.
yeah.
How about Joe Lou Truglio? Truglio.
I have to see it.
Anyway, he plays Charles Boyle in the series Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Boyle.
Oh, Joe Latruglio.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't even. Wow. I am so glad I didn't try to say it. It was not that. That was not going to come out of my mouth. Just nope.
Ooh, how about this? Gianni Versace from 1946 to 1997, fashion designer for the high-end brand Versace.
Nice. All right, let's do one more before we shift over to today's. Got a Steve Brewer or
Bauer.
Bauer. Wow. Just wow. Running Scared, Lost City, Suicide Dolls, a Showtime release of Ray Devana, a few other things. Nice. All right. So let's go to December 3rd. Oh my God, you gonna load or no? Okay, so we got Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace, one of the greatest back in the day, from Black Sabbath all the way to his own albums. 1940,
Literally died just
1985.
days after his last concert.
Yep, he even knew it was gonna be.
How about
All right, man.
Brendan Fraser, 57, movie actor. One of his best known for playing Rick O'Connell in the Mummy trilogy.
And he's going to be playing it again.
And as playing the original George of the Jungle.
Good, because there's only one. The other one sucked.
I also would like to say a happy birthday to my older sister, Vita Bryant.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you.
Llama, you make me want to cry.
I make you want to shout. Throw your hands up and shout.
Damn it, Llama. All right. You got Amanda Seyfried, 40, movie actress. Had a bit of crush on her when I was younger. I remember her in Jennifer Bodies, Big Love, Mean Girls, Miami, or Mommy, Mia, Lovelace, and Pan.
How about this? Andy Grammer. He is a musician.
Okay. Happy birthday. Let's see. We got Julina Moore, 65, movie actress. She played in Boogie Nights, Far From Heaven, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, The Kids Are All Right, and Still Alice. What do you guys see?
How about Andy Williams, pop singer, died in 2012. He's the one that brought us the song Moon River.
Nice.
And was a member
of Julianne Moore?
Yes. Just two of them go. We got
I heard you vibrate.
I did. I'm getting.
We don't need to know what you have under the desk.
Damn it, Llama. Do we get Steve Harris?
I don't know. Did you get Steve Harris?
That could go so many ways.
How many did you do?
Damn it, Llama. 60 years old, TV actor for The Practice. He played football back in the college days.
Okay. I don't know if anyone got this one. Mary Alice, TV actress and movie actress, died in 2022. She was popular for the teacher role in Malcolm X.
Oh, wow. All right.
But she was known most for her TV role in Fences.
All right, let's do
In
one
that-
more. What about Anna Chlumsky? 45, movie actress. She was in My Girl and Veep.
She also is Lex from Jurassic Park.
Nice. Yeah.
My girl.
All right. So on that,
And we'd like to say a happy birthday to everyone and to all those that we may have missed.
It's not my birthday though.
But it is time to move on to our scam protection safety.
all right. So with scams and protections, they have been getting more and more sneaky and devious and evil. Recently, they are manipulating DoorDash, for one. They're either working there for a short period of time, getting information, and then coming back and stealing it from everybody else and stealing their money out of their cards. If not, they will call with a number that they register as DoorDash, and they will try to lie to you to get your personal information and not only get your red card information, but your bank account information and such. Please be mindful and safe about that. Don't trust them when they call you. You can state, okay, give me a minute. I'll call right back. And then you'll find out within 5 seconds, usually, that you can't call back. Half the time it's now a scam bot trying to just ask for numbers or for you to answer in certain ways. I have mine always as and such as state your name. This is a recorded line. Fraudulent attempts will be reported. After that, I usually get a hang up real quick, or they leave a message. It's automated.
New phone. Who dis?
That one works too. That's actually an old one.
Who dis? New phone.
Damn it, Llama. Also, for any kind of safety tips or anything, it is snowy winter for certain sections of the world and country. Be mindful where you step. Walk properly. Don't run. Don't try to move fast. Don't try to shift on your ankles too much. It's funny enough, waddle like a penguin.
Don't pat your head to rub your stomach at the same time.
Yeah, don't do that while walking on ice, please. If you can, cool, congratulations. Do it at your own risk, not by suing us for your stupidity.
Just a real quick. Any chance you can throw me up on the big screen? I want to show my image.
Llama. Damn it, Llama. I love it though. Why it So, you understand now. Be mindful.
So if you're going to be walking around in the middle of the night, please put a reflecting vest on.
Yes.
Ooh, or do what I do, and like I have a little flasher light that has a magnetic base. I put the magnet under the shoulder of my shirt, and have a flat light mounted to my shoulder, in which it has multiple settings. We are not endorsed by anybody, but if you're curious, it's called a Guardian Angel light, and they come in many different colors. I use it. Yep, I use it as a truck driver when it's dark out. It lets people know that I'm there. I have flashing amber on the backside, and the front side's just a white light I use as a flashlight on my shoulder.
So now we know where to find Llama late at night. I mean, nothing. Joking. That's horrible.
What about a shotgun wedding?
Exactly.
minus the wedding.
When you're paying attention when it also comes to the snow and shoveling and everything, make sure you shovel accordingly. Don't throw your back out. Always stretch before you go out. Move, get things done like that. Maybe do some push-ups or some planks before you start going out to shovel.
And it's always best to shovel the day of, even if it's snowing outside, because if you don't, it'll by the time it turns nightfall, it'll be turned into ice and basically be concrete.
In ways, and that's why you also need to salt them. Just salt them lightly. Don't salt super heavily at first, unless you have a certain kind of salts. Then do what you need to do. But shovel accordingly. Shovel the steps. Make sure you know that where your walking pattern is, let alone other people's. What I do is I always shovel mine and for my wife, and make sure she never has problems when it comes to walking around. I always try to make they get most of the salt before I even get any around my vehicle.
Lift with your back and your groin, taking your legs completely out of the equation.
Damn it, Llama. No, do not listen to Llama about that. Please don't listen to Llama on that one. I'm begging you, please. But no, really.
Yeah, we don't need anybody to pop a nut.
No, it's not fun.
You can bust a nut, just don't pop one.
It's getting almost to a point where I could literally just set a timer for it to go up and set it.
Sorry, I was told that there is a limit how high the launcher can go. So
He is pushing those limits.
And plus I've been drinking whiskey, so my filter is a little less than normal.
We'll have a special episode for that stuff in several months when things are done. But
I'm like halfway through the bottle already, man.
There's other things. Damn it, Llama. It's a lot. So,
for safety reasons, unless you can handle it, please do not drink in excess.
yes.
Drink responsibly. As you can tell, I still have the majority of my family.
Do not attempt anything you see or hear at home.
Yes. Don't do stupid things. Don't repeat the anime or movie or video game that you were just watching while you're drunk.
Or hentai.
Oh, that was a good one though. But nonetheless,
we're halfway there.
You're horrible.
Not the halfway there yet.
What was that? 24 or 25?
It was 24.
Damn, I'm one off. You said it was 50 was the cap, right?
Yes.
You're close, but no cigar.
I'm gonna boldly go where no one has thought to go before.
Damn it, Llama.
Halfway there. There we go. Bam.
Son of a hooker. Oh, I'm horrible. Yeah, for safety tips though, and scam protection, be mindful. Block their numbers. Watch out for emails. Watch out for spam ones. Connect and call accordingly to the right numbers. Know if they're asking for too much personal information. Certain companies, places, and things do not need certain things of your information. They start asking for stuff. It's not them.
The IRS and the police station will not call you to tell you you have a warrant.
Wait,
Yeah.
So I bought all those what are those little gift card thingies from Apple for no reason and sent them to that guy?
Damn it, Llama! No.
Just for the record, I have never done that, nor will I ever do that.
Yeah,
Sure you won't.
Never, ever, ever trust any of those people that tell you to buy a bunch of gift cards and send it to them. They need help or anything. They don't need help. They're not real people, or they're scammers.
Back in my day, scammers emailed you that they were a Nigerian prince.
That's like baby steps, first class, starting that was one of the first ones I ever seen, and I knew already about it before I even was on an email. That's just easy. I see it still to this day, though. It does happen still. Occasionally, I'll get those random emails, and I'm sitting there going, I want to mess with them.
Hey, look, he was captured.
It's because it still works on some of the old folks.
He just needs $10,000 to be able to escape, and then when he escapes, he's going to send me 500,000 as a thank you.
Yeah.
I got bread to sell you.
When it comes to relationships and everything, when it comes to that, or when it comes to safety tips and or it comes to scammers or anything, communicate with the proper authorities if need be. If you know you got a scammer that even just admitted or told you that they're in the state or within that vicinity, alert the authorities, and hopefully they'll be able to pick them up and escort them out of this country properly, or lock them in a nice, pretty cell that looks just like their cubicle forever.
Yes. Please always involve the proper authorities. Never try to find these people on your own to give them a golden shower.
Damn it, Llama. Why that specific thing?
Because I'm working on the counter.
You're horrible.
And because R. Kelly, that's why.
I mean, I forgot that dude existed.
Not see that.
I'll show you what's coming.
Damn it, Llama. Oh,
Ha! That counts.
does count. I'm gonna go slap you with something. But
I think
that'll
I have
be
my new
enough
high
for
score.
scams and tips.
No, we haven't even reached your high score yet.
No, I mean within an hour. I think this is my high score within an hour.
Oh.
Oh, within an hour, yes. I think the first episode you joined in before we had a counter was actually probably the highest period. It just...
Yeah.
I've never had one of those.
Damn it, Llama, I'll show you a counter.
Oh, no, I meant a period.
On that note, let's have some more.
Greetings, fellow citizens of the Imperium. By the grace of the God Emperor and with the behest of the Holy Ordos, I have been granted permission to tell you of this transmission. Let me tell you about regular folk, an army that's just the biggest standing army in all of the Imperium. They are factory workers. They are bookkeepers. They are just regular, ordinary citizens. Of course, I am talking about your greatest protector, known as the Astro Militarum, also commonly known as the Imperial Guard. Now, the
Emperor, you will have it.
The Imperial Guard has been around since well after the Horus Heresy. It actually, beforehand, it was actually called the Imperial Army. It actually comprised of all three branches: air, sea, land, air, sea, and space, as well as the land. A vast army of literally measuring in the trillions. But because of how big it is, having a centralized government, having a centralized structure in the traditional military sense is nearly impossible. So basically, it basically falls to whoever's the highest ranking officer on the ground is basically the one in command.
And you're dead. You're next. Promotion.
Pretty much, yeah. The Astra Militarum is vast. It is literally every single world in the Imperium is required to have not only a standing army, but also have recruits ready for the tithe of the Imperial Guard. But the thing is, if the Imperial Guardsmen are not up to the standards of what they are supposed to be, the planetary governor's life is forfeit, and they will be executed for dereliction of duty. It literally, They come from all sorts of planets, from death worlds to agricultural worlds to every hive world in the Imperium. Some of the most notable regiments are known for very great deeds. We talked about one last week, the Cadian shock troops from Cadia. But what if I told you there were others? There's the Armageddon Steel Legion, famous for their vast tanks and just sheer determination of defending their sheer tenacity of defending their homeworld from the Orc menace. We have the Death Corps Krieg, paying penance for their sins of a civil war that nearly wiped out their entire planet, that turned their planet into a death world. The Kanachan Jungle Fighters, literally looking like Rambo. No, literally looking like Rambo, bandana and all, who's a day on the battlefield is a pleasant dream to being on their death world of Catachan, which every single thing on that planet is trying to kill you. The Elysium drop troops, I believe they're called. The drop troopers who drop from the sky, reading death and marksmanship. They actually are required to have be expert marksmen when they fight. The Tan of the First and Only, whose stealth and marksmanship are not second to none. The Mordian Iron Guard, who lives on a planet that's in perpetual geostasis lock, where one side is the hot side, one side is the shadow side, and they live on a ring of planets. But because of that, they have very limited resources. They actually use the Imperial Guard very often to quell rebellion on their planet. The Ordo Tempestus, the best of the best, given their memories wiped and given only to the best and hardest assignments. Some of them actually fight next to the Tau. The Talon Desert Riders, literally shock and awe. They come in, they hit hard, and they leave. Let's see what else. And the Valhallan Ice Warriors, whose stubbornness and pride will against the Orc menace is second to their hatred for the Orcs is only quelled by their stubbornness and sheer determination. Some of the greatest regiments of the great Imperium of mankind. And some notable heroes such as Commissar Colonel Ibran Gaunt, Caiaphas Kane, Asaka Creed, the leader of the final days of Cadia. The Astra Militarum military is vast as much as its diversity is vast. They even allow useful mutants into the Astra Militarum, such as Algren or Racklings, for scouts, and which we will talk about later. What else was there? They said that you can usually tell by the pounding, by the pounding of artillery and the tanks and whatnot. I'm totally not prepared.
Such is life.
Such is life. What else is there? The Astra Militarum is just regular folks, regular soldiers, regular people who are trained to be soldiers, who give up who more often than not will never see their home world again. It's literally, in most cases, a one-way trip. you will most likely die in the service of the Imperium. In fact, there's a poem called "The Pity of the Guardsman." Well, I'm not going to say it because it's too long. The Imperial Guardsmen are sometimes the only line of defense on many planets. They and a lot of them have been fought in almost every battlefield. They are literally the hammer of the Emperor. That's one of their other names. Because almost every army has the Adeptus Astartes to the Adeptus Sororitas all use the Imperial Guard as helpful troops. I think I'm just going to be done now because I'm just rambling at this point. So you guys got any questions?
I think when it comes to the Imperial Guard, like I at first thought, they were just, basic human soldiers, didn't care at first. I was like, okay, they're just like regular guys. And then I looked up and I was like, these guys push beyond limits. They know they're going to die and they still go on the field showing they're heroes. They're more heroes.
Yeah, they held the line. They've held the line for 10,000 years.
Yeah. They're more heroes than the Space Marines or any of the other such. They do all the crazy stuff, but they got all the super suits to know they can run in the battlefield. These guardsmen know I'm going to walk into this. I'm not coming out. But at least I know that the country will be safe because the next guy's coming next behind me, and the next guy, and the next guy, and they can't.
Well, it's not just that, but they also have things called penal legions. One of their most famous ones is called the Last Chancers, which I will be talking about in another segment.
Neat.
What Mayhem was saying about one after another sounds like they're running train on stuff.
Damn it, Llama.
The main weapon of fame for the Astra Militarum is the thing called the las gun.
And the las gun.
The las gun is quite actually the weakest weapon in Warhammer 40k, but it is one of the most reliable weapons in all of humanity. You can literally drop this from the ceiling, drop this from down, it'll still function. It can function with dust, mud, water, all sorts of things. It comes in so many variants. It's literally a perfect example of the perfect companion of any guardsman because they literally come in every shape and form and out of every material you could possibly think of.
Yeah, so there's that, and they have their famous 11-barreled tank, the Baneblade, in different variants but different classes. I played Dawn of War a lot. The mod 3rd edition is amazing, and you get all of it. And they're basilisks. They can hold the line with just those. I usually end enemies at the very end easily with.
Well, the basilisks are used for anti-aircraft primarily, but you can turn them down and use them as.
Okay, well, you can shoot above too and do arcing fire, and that's what I do. I arcing fire and hold the line, and then have my guys sit at right before the hits, and then they just blast away until someone gets close, and then until my tanks come in. Once my tanks and the walkers, which the walkers look like Star Wars AT, I think it's ATMTs or something like that. The two-legged ones. ATST.
No, they actually have a specific name. It's Striders, I think they're called.
Yeah, they're called Striders.
Those are called Striders. The ATs that you're thinking of are the forelegs, are the ones that have the AT in their name.
Oh, yeah, there's one that's the other one that was 8. With that, it was
no, they're just called Striders.
Okay, well, maybe there's different ones.
Yeah, which is the one everyone always references to when it comes to Star Wars. Is the AT.
Yeah, there's the AT-AT, which is the big four-legged one, but there's the AT.
Yeah. The AT-ST is the all-terrain scout transport.
Yep, that's the one I'm talking about. There's a two-legged one which the Ewoks destroy and demolish during the Empire Strikes Back. Was it that one? Yeah. It like the whole thing is that it puts a showing of more humanity in the fights, the combat. You hear the guys talking. They kind of sound like they're badass built British guys in a way, but they fight like Americans. So it's good. I enjoy the games, and then also just that in general. Just Sweet. But let's go to the next segment. Speaking of game.
Gaming.
Chicken fuckers.
Damn it, Llama! What the hell? Just waiting for that one. There's all different kind of games. to
Yeah, the
play.
Grand Tits Adventure.
I don't think he's joking. It's just
It's the adult version of GTA. Because that game wasn't adult enough.
true. It wasn't. So
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Sentinels, that's what they were called.
What?
wait, what?
No, from the last segment, they were called Sentinels.
Sentinels.
Mm.
Yeah, they're Sentinels. Those are the other ones that
Well, they're also nicknamed Chicken Walker.
That's why I call them chicken walkers. I got used to getting fun of it, and then people are like, they are chicken walkers. I'm like, yeah, they're chicken walkers. But 4 games. Speaking of Warhammer, I've been playing that for a while again. Recently playing the story mode again, but I had the update, and the update messed up things. I think my saves are all messed up now, and
Yes, it was
I had
the
to, like-
updates that did it, not just your you died or something in the game.
No. I'm meaning like the game freeze, and then when you're using a mod, if the mod's not connected properly or something goes on like a glitch, it just
Right, it's the mod's fault.
damn it, Llama. I'll just show you next time you come over. But yeah, you play through with different factions and stories and characters. You keep your strategy up and high. You figure out where bases go or are possibly going to be. You find out where armies are. Like they have recently updated the mod where now sometimes you have the usual where a base is, but sometimes there's a second or third base you didn't even know about, and then you're just like, I've played this game 100 times and it's never done this, but the mods now make it so it's being more sporadic, like I'm actually fighting the AI. And they give me a good fight. I still win, but it's because I know how to play and I know what to do to overpower you and just wait. I'm very patient in that manner. I don't need to do anything bad. I just need to sit here and wait, and then you'll do your own thing and I'll just laugh. You know, you've played Warhammer against me.
I've
many
never
people win.
played Dawn of War, but the game I played that's the similar as StarCraft.
Yeah, it's a similar format in its own way. A Warhammer, I think, is more on the grounds, more chaotic. It's fun with all the like you'll. I promise you, probably once you actually start playing Dawn of War, like Dark Crusade, and then you just get the mod for that.
Once the Steam console comes out, it'll be easier.
You'll never want to stop playing because it's so fun. So many different races, so many stories to go by, so many different classes. I played mostly as Imperial Man, mostly Grey Knights, my favorite, and Space Wolves, but I was going on a Chaos kick at one point, and I just chose Slaanesh and realized that Slaanesh is like one of the best ones to rip through people because no one can protect themselves from sound. No one has sound protective armor.
It's like D&D and World of Warcraft decided to end the universe.
Yeah. Hey, I run with so many different races. The Tau are fun. They're squishy. They got some tanks in there now. They're pretty tough.
I like
but-
grabbing squishy things.
Damn it, Llama. But the Tau are good at distance, so I utilize their distance and just beam everybody so they don't have a chance. and their hero is pretty. I like the suit. He runs around with a minigun and a flamethrower, and then it turns to a minigun and a rocket launcher, and then he has rocket pads on his back too, and jetpacks, and goes invisible. I'm like, that's an awesome dude. But they always say the greater good, and then after a while, it reminds me of the one movie with the cops, cop dudes. They're British, and they're just like, shut it, like the greater good, shut it. Oh, I don't remember what. My wife would know. She loves those movies. Yeah, but it's just they're fun to play. All the different styles of Warhammer. There's Kill Team. That one's fun, where it's kind of like a side scroller and then turns to like a 3D. There's a few other ones. There's some Orc ones that came out recently too. Besides that, we have tabletop games as well. We play D&D. That one's fun. And just make stories up if you want, instead of going by the normal book. Do a bit of both. Sometimes I just pick from the book and then I go, okay, I'm going to add it to this. See what happens. And just, unless someone says that cave was easy, and I'm like, drop a dragon. Fight that. That means real. Every DM that hears someone say that was easy, and you're like, you know what?
You shouldn't have said that.
Why did difficulty just change 3 levels? We haven't even unlocked that level yet. No.
Why did the boss just gain 5 health bars?
Why is there a blue one under it? Oh shit. Well, yeah. Besides that, is there anything else we want to go to before we shift over to the ending segment for tonight?
I can't think. Hang on, let me look. Let me look at my email and see what IGM sent me.
I feel like the chaos I've caused tonight has sped up quite a few of these segments. Seems like we're moving faster than usual.
No,
we're about at where we usually would be.
I was trying to make it at the right times, and Llama here. Especially the first time, you got me paused for a minute. I was just like, I'm gonna. How about
Oh yeah, I started refraining from making comments because and it's like it just seemed like you're going full bore. Like, come on, let's see what you got.
How about Hoodie Woody?
You still haven't hit your the most yet.
Nah, I only hit my wife.
You haven't even hit your record yet.
You're getting there, but might get that with the next segment that we do for our political chat.
Yeah, political.
Short and stout. Oh, we're back.
I forgot where we were. But so for you guys, girls and squirrels, we have our left, our right, and we should have a middle because there are more people in the middle. You have your red and your blue. You should have a purple. What happens when you mix them together? And when you mix the American flag, the red, white, and blue, you get a violet purple. You get a middle ground. By the way, disclaimer. Thank you for all of you. It is right here for you to read. Volume, please.
No, I got this. I'm reading her lips.
Oh, damn it, Llama. No. This lady crazy.
Somalis are not terrorizing this nation. We are helping it thrive. Somalis have always seen themselves as the fabric of this nation.
Have you seen the biggest scam you guys ran? Where's all that money going?
We are not going to allow anybody to make us feel less Minnesotan or less American.
Let me give you a little life lesson to take with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, with social justice warrior here. Thank you, my buddy. You're so cool. We're going through like the thing with her. Just no, she's a grifter, a liar, been caught doing it, as they say, not my words, others, as they've shown. So allegedly, she's married her brother, which so far has been confirmed, but that's their allege, not mine.
It's a sad world we live in when she can marry her brother, but I can't marry my blow up doll.
Damn it, Llama! Wait, what? It's not the one from 20 years ago, is it?
Don't worry, you'll meet her when you move in. I'll introduce you guys. That's not what she does to me. It goes the opposite direction.
I'm gonna cry now.
Let's talk about the numbers. Republicans should be running for the hills this morning because the blue wave is building, my dear friend, Mr. Berman. What are we talking about here? Well, Matt Van Epps, the Republican candidate, he won it by 9, but this is a district that Donald Trump won by 22 points, 15 points, 17 points. This is a 13-point gain for the Democrats in terms of the margin. And excuse
it's not
Republicans is over.
Right.
I hear all about these special elections. Oh, the turnout's so low. It's not representative of what happened in the midterm election. The turnout last night in Tennessee's 7th district was equal to the turnout in the 2022 midterm election. So the blue wave, it seems to be building right out of center of Tennessee.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of that comes down to also just people, like we say, that are in the middle, that flow back and forth or don't know which side to choose at times.
It's just people are very tired of what the Republicans are doing.
They're just tired of the government. It's not just Republicans.
It's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not just the Republicans. It's the government in general. They're seeing people just doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, and and people are sick of it, and they're just trying to find a way to get all them old folks out of politics.
That's why I was saying we need to put terms. We need terms for when it comes to certain things, and gears and cogs need to be replaced every once in a while or shifted somewhere else for a while. They need something of these courts. I know you have people that have their careers to do it for 20, 30, 40 years. That you can have those people things. Certain people that are good at it, yes, they keep it going. They need someone to check them then to make sure they're not corrupt, manipulated, or other.
I always check other.
Well, it's also just the simple fact is that in some cases you can actually make more money in the private sector than you can in government. If you guys if they really want to make money, if they're really all they care about is making money, then quit and go be in the private sector.
I agree.
Public service is supposed to be about serving the public.
Yep.
Not serving your own wallet.
Yeah, that's the problem. Both sides have been doing it, and that's the problem.
I want to be president who's never going to be president.
That's why I'm trying to run, but that's not going to be for a little bit.
Llama for president, some odd year. I'll spit on the competition.
The bad thing is people would run with that, but let's first run with a proper. I'm probably just going to get this.
Why do you want me to spit on you first?
Probably what's going to happen. So damn it, Llama. Yeah.
Finish to yourself, Llama.
All right. I'm
But
not.
I wanted to share with you.
Oh no.
All night long. All night.
Damn it, Llama.
One of by far the biggest W's of the Trump administration, aside from the importation of millions of illegals and stuff like that, obviously gas prices are down, average salaries are up, stuff like
Nux, by the way, awesome Blue Jew.
In my opinion, one of the biggest W's is the culture shift that we're feeling in America. You could say that there's two genders without worrying about, getting immediately fired and then shanked by a trans TIFA member with green hair and piercings. But another diabolical twist, in my opinion, culturally, is the fact that, remember how during Black Lives Matter, everyone used to go up there and be like, it's not enough to be not racist, you must be anti-racist. Well, things are changed, because now it's not enough to be not racist. You have to be just a little bit of what liberals actually do consider racist. This is Governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, absolutely going nuclear on a reporter, and honestly, in the best way. We're going to be looking at all the liberal media stills that are honestly still putting up a good fight for the Afghan migrants that are murdering our people. We're going to be looking at a lot of tards today. Today's the tard special, but lock in, boys and girls, because the culture shifted. And finally, I believe the retard liberals are the ones on the out.
Wait until Llama has his talking to us.
What?
You.
What about me?
How Nux has his avatar.
All right, so that's what the guy says. Florida's up.
But he's trying to say that, but Ron DeSantis rebuttals right after.
I'll show you my rebuttal.
Damn it, Llama.
The thousands of undocumented immigrants, get ready for the clapback.
I'll show you my clap.
You know, just to be so, the federal government has made clear that the statutory term, it's not undocumented. They're illegal aliens. That's the statutory term. That's what it is. And I think it's to try to water down.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
It's like if I get in my car and I forget my wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have.
That's right.
My driver's license. But I mean, I still have a right to drive. I just made a mistake. This is intentional to come in illegally. It's not just a question of missing a document. It's a question of, you violated the law.
Yeah. Illegal invader. And this has been operating for years. They'll water down and they will switch.
But yeah, it's the difference is illegal to people that are here legally. And that's the problem. And he is explaining there's a difference there between that and, me just not having my identification on me that day. You still got, you go in, you get your information, they find out who you are, it pulls you up in a database, or you have your card. That's what you're supposed to have a state ID for, if not a driver's license for. Same thing for voting. You need, and you should have proof of your driver's license and or state ID. And know that you put your code on there or whatever, so when it gets scanned, they know it was you, and it was only you. No one else can put your code in again. There's the problem, though, is that they've been duplicating and multiplying, and people have been cheating on every side for years. Why can't we just have our own that runs properly? Run things the right way. Stop with this whole how each person somehow gains a revenue of like several $1 million or more.
Yeah,
and their salary is only like $100,000 a year. I'd be happy with that $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year, whatever it is, compared to making millions shadily. I don't do shady things. I know how to invest right. I just don't have the money to start off. That's the hardest part, is to start. After the start, and if you invest accordingly, you're good. I did stocks for years and learned about it, and I was good for a while. Then I got hit in the head, forgot a lot of things, and bad things happened. I work now. Brain works now. I'm good. So when it comes to this stuff, you need the balance, and they're not doing that. Some of these people are trying to push for a narrative illegally, like with being paid off and whatnot. They're saying shady thing or gotcha questions instead of actually asking a good question or something that would help. Instead, they try to make it look bad on either side or propagandize, or because they're paid to say a certain line and they have to say it in a certain context, they go off and do it. It's shady. It's wrong. I would rather news be how it used to be. People get on the floor and actually sit there and check things out, video it, and prove it, and say, hey, this is what's going on. Or they have, here's video documentation. Or here's paperwork. Guys, take a picture, show it, and now you can show the world. No, they don't. No, it's all shush, shush, hush, hush. No one needs to know. If you do know, then it's go somewhere else.
Yep.
You released video of that first vote
Trump
on September 2nd, but not the second video. Will you release video of that strike so that the American people can see for themselves?
I don't know what they have, but whatever they have, we're certainly released. No problem.
You simply released. No problem.
President Trump just said this about the video of the strikes on the alleged drug vote that
Alleged. They confirmed the drugs.
supposedly
It
killed
wasn't.
No,
survivors.
they did. They confirmed it.
Enormous source of controversy. When I was on the air just a little while ago, President Trump said that he would certainly release it. Now, he didn't confirm that the video exists, but I then just now talked to the top Democrat on the Services Committee, Jack Reed, in the Senate, and he said that Congress has been asking for the video. He thinks the video exists, and if it didn't show something incriminating, they probably already would have given it to Congress. Now, Congress, of course, hasn't seen the video.
This video. So
No, they've seen the video. Everybody's seen the video. If the internet's seen it, they've seen it.
it would have been out in minutes, and they would have, attacked.
It's like the thing where they try to say international law, and where's the proof on that?
To show the video, holding it suggests to me, and we'll see that there's
Yeah, you took out the guys that are bringing fentanyl and killing hundreds of thousands of people every year
When the
with
strike
drug
first
overdose.
started, he went on Fox the day after.
You don't make
Well, Henry, the whole thing is a freaking big ass scandal right now.
All right, now it is a pay attention to this. Look at this. Everybody notice this. While something else happens.
Follow
with the other
through
hand.
Hold on, I think I noticed it.
This video, he said today. he
Damn it,
will.
mama.
Although again, he said he doesn't know what they have.
But yeah,
Yes, it could face war crime. The problem.
no, the
Yes.
military man did not face any. He did not do a war crime. This is not war with terrorists. Terrorist is not a soldier. This isn't a war against it. That was a terrorist.
He straight up said that he doesn't know what they have, but if they do have something, they'll release it.
Well, that's just Trump deflecting.
They all have to do that.
And he has said does the same thing with Trump. He says, "Oh, well, my boss won't tell me what. Let me tell you it's about." But he. They're just basically just trying to push it on to somebody else. It's what they've been doing.
They're doing kangaroo politics, bouncing around just like how they do kangaroo courts. They either waste all your money or they waste your brain cells.
What brain cells?
This is something that happens all the time that people don't really talk about, and there's a lot more of drugs been brung into our country like crazy, and it's just killing our people. We need our people strong, need them intelligent. We need them long, healthy, and sturdy. Need to have it so they're all have longevity. They're all family oriented and respected and honored. That doesn't happen anymore. You don't get the old school anymore. You don't get the nuclear family. It's really hard to do with that. I'm trying my hardest in doing it. And it's difficult, and hard times make strong men.
Ooh, does that mean we can build a bunker?
That's actually not a bad idea, but. That's
So there's one guy who built a bunker using school buses.
Yeah, you can do that with shipping crates now.
I'm sure you could do with it before.
Me and Thunderbase are thinking of making a studio out of those shipping crates and making a cool design. You can just connect them together and in proper strategic areas, and then weld them, stack the proper weight beams. You're good. Damn near you can make at least a semi tower. You wouldn't make it one or too high because the bottom would collapse out.
Do you know how high those storage or those cargo containers stack?
At least several to 10 at max. But I don't know. I had to double check again.
Think about this though. One of those shipping containers is just a single floor on its own.
Yeah, that's the whole point, though. That's
So
the kind of cool
10
thing.
high. That's a large building.
Yep. 10 high, 5 wide,
or
10 high, 6 wide. And then also you can put interchangeable things in between. And there's like down further for like a basement where there's more that makes more levels. At least 2 more levels that fits how many cars? Like 3 apiece. Depending on the size of the vehicle, length of the vehicle, width of the vehicle.
Yeah, so like if you're thinking about like stacking a bunch of containers in which are limited, like the interior weight is based on like whatever you put in there, that's going to be less capacity than what those things are normally filled with to be transported down the roadway or even on a ship. So, I mean, you'll be able to stack them higher as long as you have proper supports and whatnot to sit there and hold them in place.
We'll get it figured out.
We could build whatever size building we would want.
Or any crazy shapes or anything that would just be
Yeah, because like on a cargo ship, they stack them at about 9 or higher and whatnot. When they're on land, due to equipment, like because equipment only goes like so high.
Yeah.
For those big or for those like weird ass
That's why you
forklifts that
crank
pick them
them
up,
up.
it's usually like 5 or 6. But that's an equipment restriction, not a container restriction.
Mhm.
We're gonna build a skyscraper out of them.
Insane. Or a
Build
giant.
the new twin towers out of them.
He said it, not me.
What's wrong with saying twin towers?
Just
Cannon.
the concept.
I wasn't talking
Actually,
about like
my
knocking them down or anything.
Closing up.
But back to it. Damn it, Llama.
Where are we going? In New York? If New
This
York
guy right
is
here.
stupid enough
Oh yeah, you missed
to
one
elect
earlier.
radical Islamists as their mayor, then they deserve what they get next, and it is coming. I truly believe we're at the crossroads of this country. The time for political correctness is over. That's why I've introduced 2 bills in the Senate to end Sharia law in this country. End it. The first one is No Sharia Act, which makes it illegal to practice Sharia law when it conflicts with our Constitution.
This is something you don't see every day, where a senator
This is a rabbi right here.
presents a case to
Oh, I thought it was just a weirdo with a weird, big old white beard and wearing a fucking
greatest
weirdo hat.
national
No, that's Henry in the
security
future.
threat today.
I don't know which one I should slap. Damn it, Llama. Damn it, Trooper.
But I feel bad for anybody named Sharia.
No, they're actually, some guys are named Jihad. Like, the jihad of killing people. And it's messed up. So, yeah, like he talks more about it as well, explaining like the whole concept of the Sharia.
There's a book called God Is Not One, and it's a really good book about it. Just it talks about how all 3 of those religions, Christianity, Judaism, and the Muslim religion, are basically the same thing, except for some minor,
there's some differences. That's what I'm saying. You need to read the books to say that. You can't just read the philosophy of someone explaining them, because they themselves sound like they don't know. Because the first and second book do take from each other. The first book is Judaism, which was polytheistic originally, and then over time became of God, because they just know that there's the main one is God, and which states that there are many gods. You only worship one. There's 5 head gods. You only worship one of those, and that is God. That is
the God of head, though.
That's of the 7 deadly sins. You son of a hooker.
Okay, so who's the devil of head?
Damn it, head. Damn it, Llama.
I think that one should count as 2 because he stumbled over the words.
No, it's just 1.
No, I think this guy's right, because this is a good step to make sure that Sharia law does not happen in America. If it interferes with our Constitution, it does not happen.
Yeah, and that's the problem. It says in their book to kill us. It literally, not even a joke.
If you don't like it, you can go someplace else.
Islam and Sharia law.
They don't like
Democrats and the mainstream media.
They don't like
They've
Catholics.
been coming after me ever since I started talking about this subject. And after spending 40 years coaching, I don't really care what people think about me. I love this country, and I want to save this country for our kids and our grandkids. I was back in Alabama this weekend, and I heard from countless Alabamans who told me they are 100% behind what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, I work for the great people of Alabama and the great people of this country, not the pearl-clutching media that is out there hammering me every day. Speaking of Alabama, I'm proud that the Yellowhammer State banned Sharia law a long time ago. For too long, people have been afraid to call out radical Islam for what it is. Because if you dare to speak out, the left will come after you, your family, your reputation, and your job.
Yep, and that's
what your life is for cause.
Most of them have been taken over. Not all of them, a lot of them.
The radical left's go-to tactic is to accuse anyone who disagrees with them of being a racist, a bigot,
illegitimate. She's not supposed to be.
They've tried that with me, calling me an Islamophobe.
were calling
Actually, no, this
out
wasn't
the
it.
evils of Islam. But they're
And when you read the book, there's stuff in there that explains that like the verses of 6.6 is that he explains that he's sitting on a fiery throne surrounded by fallen angels and fire around and all those souls that have been condemned, stuff like that.
In truth, they're the real Satanists.
Yeah, they're the original Satanists in some kind of manner. Wiccans and pagans weren't even that dark. They don't say blow yourself up or kill yourself or and then you'll get 72 virgins. What if it was raisins? Here's your raisins.
I want to know, why is it 72?
It's a made up number because they're sitting there and they already allowed like 5 wives or whatever. It's like how many women you get to do whatever you want to in a constant orgy for eternity. That's what they're thinking it's for. No, it's
Yeah, but
more.
what, like, I don't want to set.
Are we sure it's not
in my life?
Are we sure they're not talking about 72 virgin oils that you'll be basted and cooked in?
In the hell? Yeah.
Or for that matter,
Virginia.
It doesn't specify women. It just says virgins.
They could all be dudes. They could all just be the rest of the guys that killed themselves. They're all sitting there with each other in a circle going,
could be a bunch of furries.
Who's a virgin? I am. We all waited until the... Oh, fuck.
Why you sound German?
Oh, it sounded more Indian, like Hindu Indian. I mixed it up.
It actually does not. It actually, in all seriousness, it does not actually specify. All it says is 72 virgins. It doesn't specify female, male, whatever. For all we know, it could be dogs.
I was about to say that it could be animals.
Yeah, I've been saying furries, and you guys have just been straight up ignoring me about that.
Damn it, Mama, you're right.
Dogs are not furries.
You know,
hey, I went to something that's not even animate.
Right? I mean, it could be 72 virgin octopuses. Who knows?
No, I think, to be honest, it'd be Thunderbase is probably the most correct and the most messed up ways. We're like, hey, why are we in water? There's 72 of us in the water. Uh-oh. And they all get cooked and they're a freaking menu for like the demons or devils. Because certain prayers of theirs...
They were the virgin oil.
Hum and bring into existence of demons to possess them and take them.
Oh, jeez.
There's
true Mediterranean food.
Right. I've cooked in the restaurants, worked in the restaurants, know all about them when it comes to this stuff, and learned everything I needed to learn about them. It is not a race. It is a religion / cult. So they can't say you're Islamophobe because phobia means what again?
It's an irrational fear.
How is this an irrational fear? If this is an irrational fear, maybe that means that if you call me one, meaning you're the problem then, if you're calling me one. Maybe because I'm worried that I don't want my family to die. And I'm not an Islamophobe. I don't care what it is. I'm not scared. I'm just not stupid. I don't go into Dearborn anymore. I don't go anywhere within high populations of the areas anymore because I've been threatened way too many times because I call out things.
A man who lives without fear is a fool.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me about how people should conceptualize the moment we're in. I think we're at a day.
Okay, so he wants to talk about that.
We have been for the last 50 years now. We've seen, I think, the deconstruction of American civil society.
What was the question?
We've been transformed from citizens and community with each other.
I know, it was a little muffled in the beginning.
Self-interested persons and competence.
It just, what was the question he asked?
Talk to me about how people should conceptualize the moment we're in. I think we're at a dangerous crossroads. I think we have been for the last years now. We've seen, I think, the deconstruction.
Great. Somebody Google it.
At moment we're in. I think we're at conceptualize the moment we're in. I think we're
conceptualize.
What does that mean? Like having a kid?
It means like
no, that would be contraception.
Transformed from citizens and people with each other to self-interested persons in competition and rivalry with each other.
It's a form of concept of an idea of
these folk who are.
This guy hasn't said anything of that. So he doesn't even know actual definition, but you got it correctly in that.
They're motivated by these very noxious and insidious views that range from, not only being captured by the billionaire class, but also a deep and continuous strand of white nationalism. And so all of this is happening and coming to a head in our
Do you
current
not know
moment.
the population numbers in the world?
It's a profound crisis for the country.
No, he doesn't.
So how did that answer the question?
It didn't answer the question. He just went off on the racism after.
Oh, God.
It made no sense. Why did he do that? Why did he go off to racism right
Well,
after?
it's also a clip, so I actually have to watch the video for.
Yeah,
So,
it's just the point of like him right there saying that. Hey, thank you for showing us an idiot. I'm glad I can burn this guy for a second. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and when it comes to the conceptualize you. What was the definition you were stating again?
it's a conceptualization of an idea or something.
Something about like brainstorming.
It's basically that's basically a concept.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just brainstorming, like trying to
structure a concept or idea of.
And he went to racism.
Well, at least we know what his concept is.
Yeah, because white nationalism. What you're just saying trigger words. Trigger word. Trigger word. Trigger word. Like it's.
We got time for one more.
Yeah, all right. Let's do one more. Oh yeah. This is Bering and Sugar Tits. They're from Australia. They're really awesome. This lady,
Pauline Hanson.
Yeah, she's come a long way, old Pauline Hanson. She used to be the racist politician that you hated.
What is one to conclude from that, other than you are xenophobic and racist?
You look like a
I want
racist.
to know how this country is going to look in 50 or 100 years' time from this. Why don't you go and ask Japan their immigration policy, or Korea or Sri Lanka? Ask them how they feel about white people going into their own country.
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember when I was like a kid that she started her political career in discourse, right?
They're explaining. It's a little further. Okay, here it is. They have a cartoon that they make now. It's kind of like South Park, but it's Australian Park. Aussie Park.
Wait, it's all over the place. It's broken. We've lost our way. This is no laughing matter, Kamala. You were supposed to have it in the bag. Oh no, you got your Kamala ass kicked, didn't you? Now we're losing everywhere. The US, Queensland, we've even lost the city of Yarra. Hey, come on, that's the most progressive city in the world, man. Not anymore, Joe. People are waking up to wokeism. They're thinking for themselves.
These are funny.
Destiny, you're a smart guy. What do we do?
That's kind of how Destiny is.
What the heck?
It's Australia's South Park, pretty much. It's just Aussie Park. It's funny. They go through these funny little skits. They send things through from like all around the world, different things, and they're making a movie. And I guess they try to the crazy people try to block it right when it was about to show. So they're like, we went down the street and they went to the IMAX. We're like, hey, can we use it? Oh yeah, right here's one of the comedy skit parts. It's fucking dark.
Deputy Commissioner to silence all the podcasters they don't like. Remember that one?
I think I do. Is this the one where he was pissed off about everyone bagging him and turning him into a meme?
Yeah.
Get to the internet and label everything we don't like as misinformation. Go, my pretty. Go! Go!
Oh, kill Rogan. Oh, he's still alive. He just got locked in the cell.
Talk about
wonderful Pauline Hanson, but now he's back.
Daddy, no.
The Australian government had something.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
no, busted. Now everyone's going to know we engaged in censorship to conceal the truth.
Wait,
The arbiter of truth.
was he just doing what I think he was?
Safety Commissioner.
I think he was.
Without free speech, we live in a world of feeling.
I'm making fun of Jeff. Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on, but I
Are we gonna be next on this thing?
Oh man, they even got the heart. You're not gonna get away with this. Well, Adam, we've done it. We've censored the entire internet and have complete control over the narrative.
That is so funny.
Censor these nuts.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that's one of the things that they did, and then they're talking about the other stuff somewhere around here.
A 35-degree humid as fuck day. That's just inhumane.
The nation leader has now been censured by the Senate and banned from the chamber for a full week.
the irony here is pretty hard to avoid. I mean, here was Hanson wearing the burqa into the Senate because the government won't even let her present a bill to ban the burqa. She's wearing the garment that she wants banned. Yet the other politicians from Labor, the Greens, and the Coalition,
it's not even to wear it right.
But they've now banned Hanson.
She did it on purpose.
So that is pretty ironic.
The whole point is they're trying to take over and control and tell you that you are a racist or Islamophobe if you do this, or if you don't let us do this. And then after a while, it's, oh, you're an Islamophobe if you won't let us cut your head off. And that's what they're getting at. They're finally getting to that part.
White female.
Yeah. Anyway, here's these fucking Karen senators blasting her.
This is a racist senator.
Oh, my ears are ringing again.
Blatant racism and Islamophobia, President. If this is about the dress code,
This crazy lady.
disrespecting a faith. She is disrespecting the Muslims out there, Muslim
Yeah,
Australians.
and your faith, it means to kill everybody. You guys are not.
Needs to be dealt with immediately before we proceed.
Shut the fuck up! Shut.
You guys worked great with the West back in like the 70s, back when you had your separation of church and state. Ever since you put your church and state back together, you became very radical. They took every word radically. They never reformed their book, and every time they had someone try to reform the book, they got murdered.
Yeah.
It's happened numerous. I've watched it where I've watched people try to talk about it in a good way, in good faith. People would talk positive about, hey, here's our new reformed version. Nope, he's dead. Next person. So, besides that, when you have your left and right drama politics, it's better to have something in the middle as a triforce in its own manner, a trifecta.
I'll show you what I have in the middle.
Damn it, Llama. The Purple People Party, for the people, by the people, of the people. It's the concept of, instead of having a forgetful.
Don't forget about your PPE, Purple People Eaters.
Oh, that's another different thing. That might be the next game. But damn it, Llama.
Just for the record, I think this is a new high score, bitches.
No, not yet.
No, I'm pretty sure we haven't hit 40.
We
look at the screen.
No, I mean before today.
Yes, we did.
We have?
Yeah, highest you got was 47.
Seriously?
Yes.
I was 3 off from greatness?
Yeah.
Damn it, Llama.
He damned himself that time. You're only allowed to do one of those to yourself.
I know.
All right. But for the Purple People Party, we decided to make something of, instead of a elephant or a corrupt donkey, to have a free.
Remember to always fuck your donkey. Or is that a dragon?
Damn it, Llama. You're horrible.
And for the record, nobody saw me raise my cup into the air full of berries in triumph.
I'm gonna cry now. We have the free, brave bird that represents America in its own way. As I've always known it, as the American bald eagle was a big representation to the American flag in its own way. When you mix red and blue and even white, you get purple. You have more people in the middle, and I believe we can do something great. Next is
on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our Rolling to Die podcast. We play D&D once a week. Sometimes, most of the time on Sundays. Sometimes that's more than once if the mood strikes us. I believe our dungeon master Henry the Heart's Mace, that guy. I believe we're doing a Gundam episode this week. I believe.
Yes, we are.
Do we have any specifics on what kind of Gundam it's going to be, or do we still kind of penciling that out?
I'm thinking a GM versus Xeon kind of esque, where.
I mean, so Xeon is going to have the whole advantage, and just GM is going to get their asses kicked.
Possibly. I'm going to see if not kick you guys over between. If not, make it even or dark. It all depends on the dice rolls. We'll talk and discuss
about the dice rolls
created and made. I still got some work to do. Damn it, Llama.
He's baiting you, dude.
All right, he always says.
Hey, I could be masturbating him.
So tune in on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to watch us destroy GMs.
Yep.
You missed
Now
that
remember,
last one.
this is CEO, Chaotic Era Odyssey. Our world is chaotic. This is our era, and this is our Odyssey. And this is the new era, and this is our Odyssey. You know what I mean? Here's our QR code. You can check that out. Also, we have our Gray Mercenary Knights CEO brought to you by for the GMK. This is for our movies, combat stuff, stuntmen, actors, voice acting, Dungeons and Dragons stuff, comedy, the beginning route before heading back up, and teaches you self-defense, combat, and everything else only at our own leisure and your leisure, nothing by legal standards without proper consent.
And making sure everything is running well and smoothly for your viewing pleasure. Also bringing you the music and the videos that start each segment. We bring you Sunday Bisu Productions, running all of that glory for you. And don't forget, every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have The Chaotic Mind. So don't forget to tune in every week. Again, I am Devontae Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbass. I've been your host, and I'm saying thank you and good night.
Right.